So we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with the badge tier list. Now I'm gonna be honest, I had to do this one earlier than I really wanted to do it for season 2 because of the fact that when it comes to season 1, this was the one video I tried to get out early for y'all boys and it didn't come out as good as I wanted to. I put a lot of work into getting the tier list, all that made. Long story short, you couldn't see it. Now, some people was trying to help people in the comments. I thank the people that was in the comments putting like the actual, people was going in the comments doing every single tier, putting every single badge in the tiers I placed them. So shout out to the people that did that. You could have listened to it, but I do understand when it comes to these tier lists, a lot of people want to just see it on the tier list. So yes, we will be doing the season 2 version of this after patch. We're gonna be giving y'all the updated tier list. Hopefully this one will be a lot easier to see. If y'all do want more of these, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe if you're new. Further ado, no more talking, let's hop into it. Alright, so hopping into it, we got S+, S, A, B, C, and D with F at the back end. Nothing too crazy. Let's just hop into it. If you don't know what S+ is, that's pretty much broken, needs to be nerfed, needs to be patched, or just super overpowered. S is just the best badges in the game. A is pretty much top tier, but I wouldn't necessarily put it in a conversation with the S tier badges. But I do think it's better than B. Obviously, that's why it's A. But the tiers, for the most part, is just something to separate each, I guess, couple of badges. I guess A, you could also say, are must-have badges, but not necessarily the best badges in the game. And then B, usable. C, don't really know. D, F, you kind of understand. Let's get into it. Box out beast. Box out beast, if you played this game, the meta that a lot of bigs like to do, especially if you're going against comp, they like to have the 99 rebound. And a lot of them like to do it on offense. I don't know how important it's going to be now with shooting being easier, but I'm going to be honest. Before the patch, I was going against people that were shooting consistently. After the patch, I'll be honest, I go against people that miss a little bit more. So I don't know. Now, I do see a lot of people saying and complaining about everybody can shoot now, but I haven't really seen that for the most part. The thing that's kind of really more annoying to me with the shooting is still the whites. And if anything, the whites are a little bit more wild. But that's top for another day. Box out beast though. Anything that's going to help you get position on rebounds this year is kind of important. If you don't box out at all and you're going to get somebody, yeah, bro, it's going to be tough to get that rebound. It's just like the game gives the offensive player advantage on rebounds this year and if you don't box out. But yeah, boxing out, worming, I think that's very important this year. I think that's a need badge. I don't think it's one of the best badges in the game, but I think that's a badge that every big man for sure needs. Lockdowns, you can put it on and it's pretty good to have. Even guards, you could really argue it. So yeah, box out beast. And then rebound chaser, that's one of the best badges in the game. Rebound chaser, I've told y'all this multiple times. I think it was 2K2s that did the study on this, but when it comes to rebound chaser, the way that it actually works is, rebounds in this game, it actually does matter the rating, but you actually do get a boost to your rating based off the tier, your rebound chaser, and then your vertical makes it even better for the rebound animations. So you unlock certain rebound animations at certain ratings, apparently according to 2K2s, but when it comes to the rebound tier, it gives you an added little bonus. But yeah, rebound chaser, with the way rebounds are in this game, very important. Rebound chaser is an S tier badge. Challenger. Be honest, I think Challenger is a need badge, but it doesn't work. I'm putting it D. May even go F. Yeah, I may even go F with this new patch. I feel like you get contest on more shots, but I feel like now the shots that was open, it's not like they're harder to make. I think they're the same difficulty to make. It's just now when people green those lightlies, it's more annoying because now you're seeing that you got a lightly, if that makes sense. So yeah, Challenger, I'm not gonna lie, I can't even really go too much into it, but Challenger, in my opinion, is not a good badge. Glove, I feel like bump steals and on ball steals and strip layup attempts, bro. Glove is really ridiculous this year. I'm not gonna lie, I think Glove is a badge that damn near needs to be nerfed. With the way this, bro, off the layup strips alone, The layup strips alone make glove S+. I'm sorry. Especially with the passing lane nerf, I think glove is now at S+. I don't think the bump steals is crazy. There's some crazy pluck animations, I'm not gonna lie. But it's really more so the dunk steals, the layup steals. Those are the big problems, because those are the ones where you'll have a wide open lane. Somebody will be all the way in the corner. You're going from the wing, and they don't even move. They'll just press X, but they'll get an animation. That is terrible, because what they're doing, they're pressing X for the lane, and they'll get a steal on you. That is awful. But yeah, I'm putting that S+. High flying denier. High flying denier is a very interesting one, because if I'm honest, I do think chase downs are good, but I don't think it's like broken or anything. I don't know if it's a need either, to be honest. But I will say I do like this badge more than the other badge, but we're gonna get into it. Why, it's an argument on how you want to look at that though, that other badge, because that also does improve your ability to get blocks. But I think high flying denier will make your build have pretty much what high flying denier does to me in my theory of when I'm playing with it. It makes me be able to get blocks in more situations. So it's not just for chase downs, but like your help side, a block that you wouldn't be able to get to if you had like a lower tier or don't have it on, you're not able to get to that. And you're actually able to block it. And they're going to call foul less. So that's what I like about high flying denier. So, and if you played this game, you kind of want to get blocks, because if you just try to leave it to chance, I'm not going to lie, that's not going to work that much this year. So I will probably have to say high flying denier is S. I'll probably have to say that's S. Movable enforcer, that's an S. That's an easy S. I would probably put immovable enforcer over high flying denier. I think immovable enforcer is the best way to get bumps on this game. I think some people were saying in the comments that's how you cancel out lightning launch, whatever it's called, legend. But yeah, I think it because I will say this. On builds where I don't have strength, I play significantly better strength. Or not strength. I play significantly better defense. I get significantly better bumps when I have strength. And I think that's more so due to the immovable enforcer badge. But I actually got another theory on the strength rating this year. Because I'm not going to lie, when I do layups with high strength, it's like I get contested. It's way harder to get contested on it too. So I think I got another theory. But you could also say that may be physical finisher. But I don't have that badge on that build. But we'll see. Interceptor. They nerfed this into the ground. I'm not going to lie. I think there's a lot of passing lanes where now it's kind of tough, because we played a whole season with the passing lanes being utterly broken, utterly ridiculous. But I think there was a skill gap to it. I'm not going to lie. When you played better people that was at it, they knew how to exploit it though. So like the fact that it was exploitative, it was really ridiculous. But they nerfed it hard, but I don't know if it's too hard, because it's like we played with it at that strength for like 6 weeks. And we kind of got that engraved into our minds. So now when we go for these passing lanes, we kind of expect that to be a lane. I feel like I'm just making excuses. I think interceptor, I think it's still good. It's just not broken. I don't want to put it S though, because there's some lanes that you should get now that you don't. That's tough, bro. That's very tough. I don't want to rank it too low. Like, I'm thinking a B though. I'm thinking a B. Because there's some lanes that you can time perfectly now and you don't get it. I think that's a problem. I think that those should be buffed. I think the only thing they really should have took out the game was when people was getting like straight up launches, speed boosts, straight off pressing X. That's insane. But if you like time it, you jump a pass, you should get that every single time. If you time it, jump a pass, you should get that every single time. That's my opinion. But the little insane, just giving people crazy animations because they're pressing X is stupid. That was a definite thing that gets nerfed. But they went a little too hard on it, in my opinion. I'm going to put it B. Off ball pass. Small guards, I think this is a need. But off ball pass don't even really work that well this year because of lead passes. That's another thing that I think they should have patched, but they didn't touch. So I'll probably put off ball pass like C, bro, because you can just throw people through it. Like, you can literally throw people through it. It really doesn't do anything for real. But it's not challenger bad. But I may actually put off-ball pest D. I'm not gonna lie. I may actually put off-ball pest D. On-ball menace. On-ball menace is good, but it's not really that good if you don't have immovable enforcer. If you have immovable enforcer, it's 10 times better. But without it, it's not that good. Like, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm not gonna lie, LT defense, if you played against people with how people want to play on this game with the screens, LT defense is really just bad on this game because it sucks you into the screen. Like, you don't really slide unless a screen gets involved. That's the only time you really ever slide. Like, if you have good agility on your build, you're never gonna really slide. The only time it really gets annoying when the screens get involved. You start getting sucked into screens and stuff like that, and that is when it gets really annoying. So I found myself to give myself a new way of playing defense. So all on-ball menace, in my opinion, because I'm telling you, if you don't have strength in your build, your on-ball menace bumps are not gonna be crazy unless you have it like significantly higher. Obviously, if you're like a 99 perimeter defense lock with legend on-ball menace, I would hope it works. I would hope, but that's a tougher one because, oh man, that's another tough one. I'm gonna put it in B. I think that's another tough one. I said B was usable. I guess we're gonna put these C then. Yeah, I think we're gonna just put those C. Paint Patroller. Now, Paint Patroller is actually very, very odd because I'm gonna be honest. I said this in the first one. I thought this was a must-have, one of the best badges in the game. But I was telling my friends, because some of my friends started making big man builds. I'm telling them to put on Paint Patroller. They got higher interior defense than me. They're getting bullied. They're getting destroyed. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if it was my Paint Patroller. I'm now thinking it's my IQ because I was putting max badge +1, the Paint Patroller on my big. If you've seen the 6-7 switchable lockdown, I be locking bigs. After the patch, before the patch, I'll be locking bigs. But the Paint Patroller don't be bailing out my friends. I'm not gonna lie. So like, if you don't have, I'm gonna be honest, the awareness, the positioning, depending on your build, the Paint Patroller is not gonna bail you out on this game. Layups is very crazy on this game. So there's that aspect of it. But then you have the aspect of it that it does improve your ability to block. So that aspect of it is kind of the saving grace. The contest shots at the rim is the point that I'm really just like, we're throwing that out the window. I don't even care what contest pops up because the layups that go in on this game, we're just throwing that out the window. Paint Patroller, I want to say S or B, but I'm gonna go in the middle and put A because I do think it's still a need, but it's not gonna bail you out. It's just not gonna bail you out. Pick Dodger, you have to have this. If you're a guard, you have to have this. I think Pick Dodger is 10 times more important than on-ball menace. But I'm telling you, you go against somebody with that screen badge, oh my goodness, you're getting put on the floor. The way people, I just was talking about it. If you play LT defense, you're getting sucked into screens. It's actually awful. If you don't have a high pick dodger, you will not be able to slip through them screens. Now, if you know how to avoid them, like, I'm gonna be honest, you'll be fine. But screens suck you this year. Pause. I keep saying that. I've been saying that with no pauses, but yeah. The screens is kind of crazy. You really want to be able to go against that and navigate that really well. Pick dodger is the badge to do so. Does it counter it perfectly? No. That's why it's not S. But it is a very, very much needed badge. Whether you're a lock, a guard, it doesn't really matter. People even play off ball with the screens this year. So yeah. Post lockdown. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really think the post up stuff is that overpowered this year, in my experience. I will say when I play with my friends, I can see the issue. So I gotta look at it from my perspective and I guess from the casual perspective. So from my perspective, I don't really think post lockdown is as necessary this year. I do have post lockdown on my big, but if you know how to position yourself and how to beat the drop step, they can't even really do it. But if you don't, they're going to get it off every single time. And if you don't have post lockdown, obviously it's going to work. I think post lockdown, actually, if you're going against a big that know what they're doing, it's kind of tough too. Like if you're going against a big that's like really know what they're doing, it's kind of tough too. Because every big this year does, like it's a lot of, you're going to go against a lot more insides this year. A lot more bigs put post on a big. I'll say need. Kind of similar to Pick Dodger. I say it's kind of similar to Pick Dodger, where it's kind of a need. Pogo stick. I think that's one of the more important badges in the game. I think it's a need. I don't know if it's one of the best badges in the game. It's just like a bailout, bro. It's kind of like a must-have because of like when people pump fake. I think this is the better badge for post scores, to be honest. Because when people pump fake, apparently that's because of post control and a badge we're gonna bring up later in the video. But yeah, pogo stick I think is an A tier. I want to put it S, but I don't think it's gonna bail you out. Like you can get fouls off of it still. It's not gonna give you a block every single time, but it is nice to have for sure. Brick wall, I think brick wall is one of the best badges in the game. Do brick wall need to be nerfed though? I don't know if it needs to be nerfed, but the sucking you into screens, even when you, but I literally have so many times where I literally got sucked into a screen and I'll literally not move the left stick because I know it's gonna do it and it still does it. So yeah, that's bad. But for right now, I don't think it needs to be nerfed. For right now. So I'm gonna keep it S. Ankle assassin. Ankle breakers happen a lot on this game. I'll put it S. I'll put it S and I'll put it here. Ankle happen a lot in the game. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I've ever gotten dropped. Like, being brutally honest, I don't know if I've ever gotten dropped more in any 2K than this year. And every time I get dropped, it makes no sense. I'll be literally going to, somebody would do a snatchback and I'll be running to the player because I'm literally playing for the snatchback and I'll still fall. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I even tried to stop pressing L2. I got dropped off that. I don't know how the ankle breakers work this year. When I'm a guard getting them, I literally don't know what I do to even break you sometimes. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, ankle breaker has to be one of the best badges in the game because you can get that extra little second to go like 4-on-5 or just to get a more open shot or whatever that you just wouldn't do if you didn't get the ankle breaker, I guess. So yeah, bailout. Bailout's good. It's just annoying. I don't think it's broken because I've been using it. But if I'm being honest, bailout, for me, like I said this in the first season though, like for me, it's not as bad as when the people I'm going against, bro. Like I swear I get turnovers off mine and I got it. Like I get turnovers off mine and I got it. So like everybody I go against, they be throwing pinpoint accuracy passes, straight chest passes, green beans. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll go up for like the dumbest contested layup. They'll pass out pinpoint accuracy pass, boy, like crazy. So like, it's literally it literally bails you out. Like I don't know what else to say on that one. To be honest, it's literally called bailout. I don't know what to say. Break starter. I think since the patch, break starter is a badge that actually got buffed a lot. I think fast breaks was all. I said this in the first when fast breaks are already overpowered. They nerfed passing lanes. Break starter is just gonna be a very good badge now. I'm not gonna lie, like break starter is gonna just be a very good badge now. I don't think it's gonna be able to go too much higher, but break starter is just gonna be a very good badge now because of that. Dimer, I think they made shooting easier, but I'm not gonna lie, I've still seen people struggle to shoot on this game. So I still think badges that help people shoot are very nice to have on this game. As people have gotten used to the game, I haven't really noticed the drastic change in how much it changes your teammate's shot timing. But I still think Dimer is an A tier badge. I think it's a need to have badge. I would put it over this. I wouldn't put it over Pick Dodger though. I would honestly put Pick Dodger. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's what I would do. Handles for days. Handles for days is not that important to me this year. I would say usable. For me, in my experience, it's not that usable. Now, if you like a 300 guard, you take the whole shot clock, you in comp games every single time, I can understand. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've went against a couple comp locks, but when you in them games like that, I can kind of understand. If you playing against that every game, I can kind of understand putting that higher. That's why I say usable, but I don't think it's a need. Like, because you're gonna put ball handle on your guard build. It's not like you're gonna lose it, but like, yeah. I don't think it's like when you're making a build, you're strategically formatting the ball handle to get this tier of handles for days. I don't think that's a thing. If you're doing that, then I would say that's a usable thing. I don't think it's a bad badge. I just think it's, yeah. Lightning launch. I think that's just S tier. I would say, nah. I think, bro, because you got to think about it. A lot of these small guards don't even really want to ISO. So I still think the screen is more important than the speed boost. But the speed boost is very, very crazy. Oh, but rebound chase, because a lot of them guards be bricking. I ain't gonna lie, getting that board is kind of... I'm putting rebound chase over. These three just kind of depends on what you value more, to be honest. Strong handle. Strong handle is very good on here. This is like the best way to eliminate bumps. Like, genuinely. I play... My 6'4 has no strength. I get bumped like crazy. My 6'3 does. It's literally, I'm throwing you off me. You cannot bump me. Simple as that. Put my back on you, you're getting thrown off. You cannot do it. It's a completely different experience playing with strong handle than playing without it. That's what I'll say. So, I will say ankle assassin is better. High flying denier is better. I'm gonna just put an S. I think it's very good. I don't know if it's a need though. That's the only thing I'll say. Actually, see, but the thing is, what I was saying with handlers for days, I don't think you're going about it. I do think it's worth it to do it on them guard builds because it's cheap to put strength on your guard build this year. So, yeah, it's either B because of usable or S. I'm gonna put it S, but I can see the argument for it. Unpluckable. Kind of similar to handles for days. I don't. Actually, put it on C. Put it with these. Like, it's not it's mid. It's not really. It's there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like. It's not doing really much for you. You know what I'm saying? You're getting it, but it's not doing much for you. To be honest. It's not a need. It kind of is a need. But it's not that good. It doesn't even really do the job that it's really supposed to do. Damn. It gotta be a need. It might have to be a need. But that's a weird one. Versatile Visionary. I think Versatile Visionary is very important and very good. Especially now with the passing lanes. I would actually put Versatile Visionary. I would probably put it there. Versatile Visionary is actually very good now. Float game. Floaters are not that OP this year. I mean, if you play like this, you can really get good with it. I think it does take more skill than it did last year, but like, again, I don't think it's very OP. Like, if you're good with it, you're good with it, so you're gonna go for it. I think it's just it's a build. It's like a preference. I think that's a preference type deal, to be honest. I don't think you have to have that. I think it's preference. Layup mix master. I think this is. I'm gonna be honest. I will say though, layups are kind of better than dunks because of. I feel like, yeah. I don't know what it is, but you get hit out of dunks so much this year that like I feel like layups are just kind of more automatic than dunks. And layup mix master is how if you do a double clutch layup like out of a dunk, layup mix master is that too. So it's not just Euros, not just hop steps, it's that too. My D-Wade build, I'm telling y'all, bro. I may gotta give y'all some gameplay to D-Wade build. I don't think y'all even understand. That's literally, bro, I be doing some crazy stuff on there with dunking, layups, all that. So layup mix master, I'll say I want to put this kind of high, but I don't think it's S. But I also don't think it's a need. I'm going to do it like strong handle. I think it's a very good badge. I think it's a very good badge. Do I think it's need? No. Actually, I put it over strong handle because some Euros are kind of OP. Like, some hop steps are kind of OP too. Posterizer. This one is, bro, Posterizer is actually kind of tough, man. I have a 99 dunk build. Legend Posterizer, I still get hit out of dunks. I will say it is a little bit easier to do the dunk meter with that build. Haven't played on that build that much actually since the season came out, to be honest. I played on it like one day. But for the most part, Posterizer is okay. I don't think it's one of the best badges in the game by no means. I don't think it's a need either, to be honest. I'll say it's a B. I put Posterizer as a B. Dunking this year is not what it is. It's like in real life, you dunking the ball, you're dunking the ball. Like you're rarely gonna miss. I've missed dunks on this game with a 99 dunk build. I've just missed a dunk, just missed it. Didn't get blocked. Didn't have nobody under the rim. Didn't dunk meter. I just missed it. So like the dunking, bro, the RNG in this game make a lot of stuff just not good. It's just what it is. And dunking is just one of those things. Area Wizard. I do think Area Wizard is better than Posterizer because lobs are just not that good though. But putbacks, the putbacks on Area Wizard makes it Area Wizard really, really good. Putbacks is really, really good on this game. Only thing about Area Wizard is like when people throw lobs, the pass lanes did get nerfed. Let's say that. But the thing is, the best way to stop lobs on this game wasn't pressing X. The best way to stop lobs, if you're big, press Y. Your man will literally foul. He will literally foul. They won't call the foul. We're going to the other end. That's the same thing that's wrong with Posterizer. Like, they'll literally foul you, bro, and they don't call it. I don't know. But yeah, I'll say, yeah, I'm putting it right there with Posterizer. I don't think it's that good, bro. I don't think it's that good. I'll put it right there. Actually, put these in C. Put these in C. I don't even know if they're that usable. I think they're not bad, but it's like, yeah, like, I don't think they're really worth the hype. I think Interceptor, on ball minutes, I mean, everybody kind of understand, but unpluckable. But yeah, post up poet raises the chance of faking or getting by the defender as well as scoring when performing moves in the post. So this is pretty much doing moves in the post. So this is talking about like post spins and stuff like that, hop shots. Or no, you can really do like blow-bys with this too. So, I mean, it's post scoring. Like this is really more so what you want post lockdown for. You don't really want post lockdown more so for like the post powerhouse. I was supposed to go over this later anyway though, so hold on, we're gonna go over that later. Physical finisher. Physical finisher is actually really OP. I'm not gonna lie. Physical finisher is actually really OP. Like, when you see people make these contested layups, I'm gonna be honest, physical finisher might need to get nerfed even. Like, the contact layups in this game are kind of crazy. That's, like, really one of the worst parts of the RNG on this game. And I have a D-Wade 93 layup build, and I'm saying this. It is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have it in me to just go into the rim and just do a contact layup on purpose. I don't have that in me. But there's people that's doing that on this game. Shout out to people that's doing that. But yeah, physical finisher is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy this year. I think it's pretty overpowered. Is it broken to the fact that the badge needs a nerf or the contact layups? I think more so the contact layup, not somewhere the badge, but I do think it's S+. Rise up, that's an easy S. I don't know where to put this in S though. This is like, in terms of finishing, this is by far the best finishing badge in the game, I would say. In terms of finishing, not talking about post scoring. I would probably say it's over this. Is it over Versatile Visionary? That's a tougher one. Now, you can't hit people out of standing dunks, but standing dunks are just 10 times more auto than a driving dunk on this game, in my opinion. I will say the dunk meter for driving dunks are better than it is on the standing, but you will get hit out of a driving standing or driving meter dunk, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put it there. I don't think I can argue it being higher than any of the other ones. Post up poet. Like I said, this is really, really OP. Man, it's tough though, bro. The post scoring badge is just, I don't know. They don't have the little chair thingy. I just think it's one of the more, I don't really even know how to even gauge post-up poet, because the reason why it's OP is because a lot of people don't put enough interior defense into their build to have a high enough post lockdown to go against these guys that's having post-up poet, legend, and stuff like that. So when you're going against those guys that have that type of stuff, a lot of people don't really have legend post lockdown. You know what I'm saying? So I think for that reason, post-up poet is definitely probably worth it. But I would probably have to say these three badges are the three like meta like playstyle badges in the game. But like post-up poet is probably the badge in the game right now. Hooks are not that good, but if you're good at doing hooks, you can do it. And from what I played against, hooks are not the thing. Paint Prodigy. This pretty much improves your ability to go up quickly in a score. Like, I guess you make more layups around the rim. I don't know if this is just for standing. I took it as just standing layups, but if this is for everything, Paint Prodigy is actually very, very good. But I think this is a A. I would put this. I would honestly put this. Don't really know, honestly. Paint Prodigy is really good. Nah, Paint Prodigy is literally... Yeah, Paint Prodigy is how people be making some of these dumb contested standing layups too, and that'd be kind of crazy. Like, if somebody catches the ball right under the goal... What did I put Rise up? Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I said Rise is the best badge, but hey, Paint Prodigy is probably better. And I'll probably put it over Versatile Visionary. I think it's more annoying. And then I'll stop here. I'll probably stop there. Post Powerhouse. Post Powerhouse. Let's see where we put this. This is back and down. See, this is the one I'm saying post lockdown. You don't really have to add this because... Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Another thing about this game, I don't know what strength does in the post. It says it does something, but I'm not gonna lie. I've tested this. I went against somebody that literally didn't have post control. They didn't have strength. I had a higher. They had strength, but they didn't have nowhere near the strength I had, and I was getting back down in the post. So I don't know what's going on with this game in the post, but that needs to be fixed. That genuinely needs to be fixed. But outside of like backing people down, regardless of the post powerhouse, like it improves your ability to back people down and drop steps. I think those two things are very, very good in this game. Wait, so what? I went past it. Wait. I went past it. What's the one the fake defenders out? Where's that one? Oh, faking out defenders. This is Poster Poet. I almost forgot that. Okay, so I wanted to go over this. So, faking out defenders. Apparently, when people pump fake under the rim, it's even... You know how when people pump fake under the rim, they make you jump? It's even better with Poster Poet. Poster Poet. This is the badge that needs to be... I don't even know if I need to put... I don't even know if these two badges need to be in here no more, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm putting Paint Prodigy up there, too. I'm bringing Bell out. I'm bringing Bell out down. I'm bringing this up there. Post Up Poet is actually crazy with that. Yeah, that has to go up there. Nah, that pump fake stuff is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. But this one, I think off the drop step part alone, if you're an inside big, you need this. I don't really think it's an S tier badge. I just think it's better than post lockdown. I guess it's more auto than dimer. Better than Pit Dodger. And that's where I'll stop. I think Post Powerhouse is a good badge, but it's not like broken, in my opinion, this year. Post Fade Phenom, I think these are very good. I think this is very good. Like they patched the post fade close shot glitch where you could green any contest. But now you can still green pretty high contest, but like it actually takes skill. So yeah, I'll say this one, and like you can green some pretty wild contests with this. I'll say, man, they really be gassing this post stuff. I'll say, since I think a standing dunk is more consistent than a fade. Actually, I don't even know, man. Like, see, this game is weird with the RNG. I don't even know, but I'll put it like this. Slippery off ball. I think off ball movement is really good, but a lot of people don't even use the slippery off ball mechanics, so it's kind of tough to even really put this high. But yeah, I'll say slippery off ball is usable. It's kind of tough to really put that too high. Mini marksman. I feel like this badge got nerfed and buffed at the same time, because we kind of didn't even really could even tell how big of a deal it did in the first season, because you just didn't get contest in general. But now people are getting contest, you kind of see how good this is now. I think mini marksman being a contest badge, I think this is one of the better shooting badges in the game. I would probably have to say I probably have to say right here. Then we got Deadeye. I don't think it needs to be nerfed. I just say it's here, to be honest. Deadeye is pretty OP. I'd probably say Rebound Chaser is better. But yeah, I think it's still pretty OP with the fact that contestants, like, Challenger is still not good in my opinion. So yeah, I'll say that. Shifty Shooter. Fading got nerfed. You can actually contest fades now, so I don't think fades are as overpowered as they were. But they're still good. I don't know. Now the thing is with fading, I don't know how big of a boost Shifty Shooter does, because I have a 7-foot Wimby build. Don't get Shifty Shooter, and fading is still very good on that build. So I don't know how big a difference Shifty Shooter does. So I mean, I'm gonna put it S, because like I put it at top of A actually. But sometimes there is sometimes when you do a quick stop, Shifty Shooter pops up. So I'm gonna put it S, and I'll put it there. I'll put it there. Limitless range. Limitless range is cool. It's not finna bail you. If you can't shoot you, it's not finna just make you be able to shoot. I'll say that. So yeah, I'll put it here. And then we got Set Shot Specialist. This is like the best badge to actually help you shoot, in my opinion. Like, I'm starting to even sacrifice going Legend Lightning Launch on my builds to get Set Shot Specialist. I would put this here. I'm not gonna lie. I think Set Shot Specialist is the best shooting badge in the game. Not even gonna troll. Not even gonna lie. I think Set Shot Specialist is that good. Like, it actually does help you shoot that much better. And this is before patch, and shooting is even easier for a lot of people now. So yeah, I'll say that. But yeah, that's my tiers. Hopefully y'all can see it. That's S+, that's S, that's A. We're gonna scroll down to B, we're gonna go down to D, we're gonna go down to C, we're gonna go down to F. Those are the only badges I got in F. We actually used every tier. This is how you're supposed to do a tier list. Now, if there's anything that you disagree with, hey, put it in the comments down below. If there's anything that you definitely agree with, a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't be like, hey bro, I agree 100% with you on this tier list. People don't do that. Hey, put that in the comments down below. But for sure, what do you guys think is the best badge in the game? What do you guys think is the worst badge in the game? Do I think Challenger is the worst badge in the game? It probably is. I'm not gonna lie. Challenger, unpluckable Loki need to go down. Unpluckable Loki need to go down. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think it's in the same tier as these 4 badges. And I ain't gonna lie. This probably needs to go. I think Interceptor is still ass. It's not ass, but I'll put it A. I'll put it A, and I'll put it right behind. Nah. Right there with Pit Dodger. Right there with Pit Dodger. Pit Dodger, Diamond, that's wherever I put it. On Ball Menace, I was kind of hating on this a little hard. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. But yeah, that's my tier list. Y'all do want more of these, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. I'm out to be, man.
I got digital dash, came right with a art. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!